What's going on, everyone? So, on Instagram, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Twitter, even, I posted a picture of my EDC or CC or everyday carry or concealed carry. The gun I currently am going to show you may not be my everyday carry or concealed carry anymore. I may be transitioning to the Glock 43. A couple reasons why for that transition from the XDS to a Glock 43 is because, for one, the XDS it feels very firm and comfortable in your hands. It has a very nice weight to it. It is flat dark earth, which I don't mind at all. I absolutely, and I can't stress this enough, love the quality of this handgun. But I'm not like a tiny guy, I'm not huge either, but I want something that's light. The XDS has some weight to it. I want something that is shorter. The XDS is I'm gonna say it's a bit longer than the 43. The 43 I could honestly throw in my pocket and carry it. The 43 is thinner. It's smaller all the way around in general than the XDS. The XDS for a carry gun is kind of bulky, I'm not gonna lie. But some of you out there may have an XDS and a Glock, say I like the XDS better. And I don't blame you, I absolutely love this gun. But I may be transitioning, so I will have an updated video. I'm not 100% sure if that's what I'm doing, but if I do, I will definitely update you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys about 4 of my everyday carry items here. Obviously, 1 is going to be a handgun. 2 is going to be, my bracelet that I typically wear. 3 is going to be a watch. This watch is one I wear almost every day, almost with anything, just because the colors of it. It goes really with anything. It's versatile. It looks good. It's stylish. I just love it. And the 4th one is my knife I carry. So first we'll start with the XDS. So I listed several reasons why I may be transitioning from this XDS to the Glock 43. This gun, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, it's excellent quality. I like the sights. I like that it comes with green. You can swap these out from red to green. I love just the weight of this gun, but that's one thing as well that that's causing me to transition from the XDS to the Glock. Now, the 43 is thinner as well, like this XDS. This does fit my hand very nicely. I do have bigger hands, but it is wider here. It does give me more of a grip. You can put the standard magazine in it. You don't have to have the extension. I prefer the extension because my hand is so big. Now, I did try the Glock 26. I could get my finger like this on there, and there was almost no more room. So that didn't work out. My other option was the 43, which I have been wanting nonstop, was the 43. Now, the 43, I can, with the I think it's just the pinky extension on it, I can fit my hand on there almost perfectly, almost like this, and I was surprised. It just seems like that gun was built with concealed carry in mind, and I'm not saying this one isn't, but because this would be the gun I would choose now. But I just feel like it may be an easier fit for me to carry rather than this kind of heavier gun, which if you guys ever shoot these at the range, or if you have one or you have shot one, you guys will also know that these guns are fun. They're reliable. They're Springfield. They're quality. So I don't want to talk about that too much because I kind of already talked about it in the beginning, and just because I may not be carrying this one anymore. But if not, then I will definitely let you guys know. And I would do more of an in-depth detailed video why I would choose to carry this. So next, this is just a standard paracord bracelet. I did choose black just because obviously black does typically go with everything, if you guys didn't know that, which I'm sure you do. So I would like to get a different color one, maybe just have a custom one made, or figure out how to make these, or if someone makes them, comment down below, because I would love to get some of these. And even if you sell them, I'll buy them. I would like to get some of the double braids like this one, and then they do have a triple braid which has one go down the center. I just always have this with me just because I like having it. You never know if you're going to need it. Typically they are pretty cheap. You really don't have to worry about these too much. And there are, one thing about these, there are so many different people, companies, ways that you can get these, buy these, make these. And I mean, there's one, I think it's called suppress straps. They go all out. I mean, they put straight instruments for everyday carry or everyday situations you could need, you know. I mean, whether it's a compass or a knife or like maybe a paper clip or something. I mean, you can include all this stuff in there on these, but I just choose to carry just this plain one. Like I said, I think I bought this for I want to say maybe $3 at Real King. So compared to the other ones that I think are like $100. So yeah, these are always good to have. You don't have to have them. Some people may carry other stuff like this here. This is not something I included, but this is a Leatherman. This is the Surge. It's got something on there. Sorry, I'm taking that off. I do take really good care of this. This one, I think, is like I think this is actually the biggest one they make right now. I do have the two bit kits for it, as you can tell. These were 20 bucks. Best investment I've ever made. Honestly, if you guys don't have one of these, you should probably go check them out and get one, because I can almost guarantee you that you won't ever leave without it. But this is not an everyday carry. This typically when I go to the range, or if I'm out helping a buddy or working or something, I'll take that. So that'll be a different video. Now, here's my watch. It is a Fossil. I absolutely love the quality of Fossil watches. I love that it's kind of that charcoal gray color. It's got the black and kind of silver look in it. It does have the 3 different dials. It has the date in there. Sorry, this camera, I'm using my iPhone 7 front camera, just so I could see what I'm doing, really. So it may not focus very well, but I love the details in it on the face of this. I think this watch cost me, I want to say it was about $170, maybe $150, $170, in that price range. I do have 2 more Fossil watches. I don't exactly wear them. I typically choose this one out of the other 2. And then I have a G-Shock as well that is in OD green. It's an excellent watch. It's very durable. I typically will wear that one if I'm out working, like I said, with my Leatherman. Or there may be days I just choose to wear that one over this Fossil, which is rare, but it just depends. If I'm going to throw on maybe an Oakley shirt that supporting the troops or supporting the Second Amendment, I may want to say, you know what, I want to rock this out. I want to look like, you know, I want to be set up for like a tactical look, you know, and it's fun. I love doing that, you know. It's just good to have different styles. Now, my final one. This may surprise you, honestly. Some people would probably wonder, why do you carry this knife? And honestly, the reason why is because I love it. Yeah, I live in Illinois, so you cannot own switchblades, which sucks. I wanted something with a longer blade. I wanted something with a good handle, kind of like a long handle that was going to be compact, not something that whenever you flip it out, you got a knife that's this long, which, I mean, you know, it's almost as long as my gun. It's like the slide on my handgun. But whenever this is closed, the blade is hidden. Some of you may know what I'm talking about, and it's not a switchblade, but I chose a Benchmade Balisong Morpho 51. So I love the blue. Blue is my favorite color. I love the design on this. It has a steel that holds its blade very well. Like I said, I grab it, boom, flip it open. I do have to twist it back, but then once you get used to them, I mean, you could flip these like nothing. The blade is kind of dirty, but that's just from being in my pocket. Now, these are excellent quality. Like I said, I lock it. This is a long knife. Like, compared to my gun, that's a long knife. Like, this is huge, as you guys can tell. It is a big knife. Now, this blade is extremely sharp, and one reason I like it is because I can hold my thumb here, and it gives you a very nice platform to lay your thumb on. Now, some knives may have window breakers on them. I do have a Smith & Wesson knife that has a window breaker on it. I also have another Smith & Wesson knife that has like a finger groove cut handle on it. And I love both those knives, but I chose to go with this. Those knives typically run you, I think the one with the window breaker was about $70, and the other one I think was maybe $30. $255 for this knife. Like I said, I don't know what I'd do if I lost this knife. This knife does a lot for me. It is extremely sharp. I mean, you could probably throw this at a wall and it'd probably stick in it in no time. I mean, most knives will, and compared to those two other knives I have, they kind of got some weight to them. They're not heavy, but they do have some weight. And typically what you do in everyday carry, you want to be as light as you can. You want to be comfortable, but you still want to have these items with you. This knife is extremely light. Now, like I said, here's the blade. It is nice quality. If you guys want, I can leave these items like in the description. Obviously, I mean, I'll leave the names below, but I just have obviously my Springfield XDS, which I may be transitioning to a Glock 43. Just a paracord bracelet, my fossil watch, and this. Typically, when people carry a knife, I've seen a lot of people carry Benchmades, but I've seen a lot of people carry Spydercos as well. I was going to go with Spyderco because I believe a lot of their knives are actually light as well, but it still didn't have the blade I wanted. They didn't have one that had the blade that was the length I wanted. Like I said, look how short that knife is now. I mean, it's slim, fits in my pocket. Compared to your typical ones, it'd probably be about that big, you know. Most people may not consider this as a carry knife, but if you get good with it and you can open it fast, which I'm still practicing, but I mean, like I said, I mean, these knives they'll do what you need them to do, and they're light, they're thin, they are easy to use. If you're not used to them, you will cut the hell out of your hand. I have several times, trust me, and it's not fun, but that's what happens whenever you practice. You practice using, you know, your equipment. You want to know your equipment. You want to know how to use it. So, you know, that's what happens. But yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions or want to talk to me about any of these, or if you maybe should give me opinions on what I should try out carrying, I would absolutely love to hear them. I would love to try all kinds of different items. I love knives, love watches, love the paracord bracelets, and I love guns. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. Get a hold of me on Instagram, Twitter. Let me know what you guys think on those also. And I would love to give you guys my thoughts, and I'd love to hear your thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I can't wait to do another video. So stay tuned. Peace out.